Hi guys, a very good afternoon and welcome to another video and a new video on this channel, which is going to be a crypto market outlook. So from now onwards on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to try and do a nice crypto market outlook in regards to the four major cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP and Litecoin. So just a quick side note, if you want to see any specific coins analyzed for you, please just leave a comment in the comment section down below. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what's going on. So to begin with, let's start off by analyzing Bitcoin. So first of all, as you all notice, I have two major zones drawn on. And these two zones are my area of resistance and my area of support / accumulation. So personally, I expect Bitcoin to bounce in between these two levels until we see a breakout to either the up or the downside. So furthermore, let's have a look at what the price was doing during the week. So as we can see over here, I already have drawn it on. We had this nice ascending channel, at least what seemed a nice ascending channel. So what you always want to do with ascending channels is either wait for the third trendline touch or for the fake out on the swing high of that second touch. So as we can see, I was waiting for that fake out or that third touch. However, it never occurred. So sadly, I wasn't able to go short over there. However, what I noticed was that essentially what we had over here wasn't an ascending channel, but in fact was a very nice head and shoulders. So we had the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and then the head, with the left shoulder being the obvious area of resistance. So once we found resistance over here, you can see that we popped above, faked out on the high, bumped into my area of resistance / reversal. From there, moved back towards the downside, and then came back up one more time to create that right shoulder at the same level of where the left shoulder was created. So from then onwards, once the head and shoulder was matured, we did see Bitcoin tank further back towards the downside. So furthermore, we of course saw this obvious trendline break. And then from there onwards, we knew, okay, we also have an area of obvious resistance. So once the trendline broke and support broke, we came back up and we are now retesting this area of previous support, which is now resistance. So the last time we tested this area of previous support was this morning at around 8 AM Central Eastern Time. And once we retested that area of support, which is now resistance, we started tanking further towards the downside. So this for me personally is a confirmation that we are going to start moving further towards the downside. And as you can see, we have. So currently, what am I waiting for on Bitcoin? Well, what I want to see is a nice dip back into this support / accumulation phase over here at around $33,300. So once we reach that level of 33K, I will start buying Bitcoin once again, and I will look for any potential chart patterns which are going to tell me, okay, from here on forwards, we can start looking for longs. So yeah, that is all for now what I see on Bitcoin. What I'm currently just waiting for essentially is just a dip back into this zone of support and accumulation. The only situation in which this would not happen is if we see a fake out on this low at around 34.426. So fake out on that low and then from there onwards, move back towards the upside, take out these highs at around 37K, and from there onwards, retest that level, and then move back in towards that area of resistance, which is the final resistance before we officially are going to move back up towards, let's say, 50K. So yeah, that was all for Bitcoin for today. Let's head over to Ethereum. And this is my chart layout on Ethereum at the moment. What we are currently doing is that we saw this fake out on this low at around 2386. So once we faked out on that low, started moving back towards the upside, created some sort of an inverse head and shoulders. So we have, of course, the left and the right shoulder with the head down below over here. However, for that inverse head and shoulders to mature, we really need to start moving bullish from where we currently are. So this is our last area of potential support from where we can see Ethereum start moving back towards the upside. If we break through this level of around 2386, I do see us coming back down lower potentially moving even lower back in towards that 2000 level. However, if we do not do that, what I'll be waiting for is a nice breakout out of the trend line, retest of this area of potential support and resistance, a retest of it to then go long back in towards the 2800 region. So long term, I am definitely bullish on Ethereum. However, to take any longs at all, I want to see a breakout out of this descending trend line, which will be my first confirmation for longs. And then my second confirmation for longs will definitely be a retest of the 2560 level. So yep, that is Ethereum for me. Let's head over to XRP. And XRP at the moment is a little bit more unclear. I like to analyze XRP on the 4 hour as it is more clear for me personally. So looking at XRP on the 4 hour, we can obviously see, okay, we have this area of very strong support and resistance. So over here, it was an area of resistance, then major support, and now it is an area of major resistance. So it is the $1 level, a major psychological level, which we need to break until we're going to start moving back towards the upside. So at the moment, if we just were to draw on a nice fib over here, what we can then currently see is that we're nearly situated at that 618 level. So once we retrace further in towards that 618 level, I will potentially be looking for longs. We also have a nice area on the 1 hour situated over there just below the 618. So for today, I do expect XRP to come back down just a little lower, maybe touch into that level, maybe even dip down lower in towards the 70 cents region before moving back towards the upside. So for me personally on XRP, the major level that we just have to break through is that $1 region, especially once we break above the 105. Yeah, I would say 105. Over here, we are going to be creating a new higher high, which would then indicate that we would move back up in towards an uptrend on at least the 4 hour, and that we will hopefully soon see that 1.54 level. So yeah, that was XRP. Let's head over to our last coin, which is Litecoin. And Litecoin is very similar to Ethereum for me. I like to analyze Litecoin on the 1 hour. So on Litecoin, yeah, very similar to Ethereum in general. What we essentially have is this major key level where we're currently situated at around 167. So that is our major area of support. If we can hold that area of support and we see a breakout out of the trend line, I would love to then see one more dip back to then go long back in towards that 200 level. So if we break below this level of 167, I wouldn't be surprised if we were to move back down in towards that 136, 350 level. So yeah, it is the weekend at the moment. So we know that the markets during the weekends on crypto are a little bit slower and that we can see some irrational moves. So to everyone, just stay sharp. Let's see what the markets are going to give us. Let the market come to you. Don't try and chase the market. So if Litecoin were, for instance, to break out over here, wait for confirmation to go long. Don't chase the trade, because essentially what you can be doing is just buying the high at resistance and see price tank all the way back down lower. So yeah, that was all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you have any comments, any requests, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you all in our next crypto market outlook. Thanks, guys.